We're Sophia, Nora, Alex, and Bella from the Everett program at the University of California, Santa Cruz. Come with us on our trip to Costa Rica to work with the Monteverde Institute. Our 17-day trip began with 21 hours traveling by plane, bus, and taxi to reach Monteverde.
We made it! We made it!
After arriving in Monteverde and enjoying a peaceful dinner, it was time to rest and recharge before our first day at the Institute. Come Monday morning, we couldn't wait to get started. Since beginning the planning process back in January, we had only ever interacted with the MVI community virtually, so we were thrilled to finally step onto the MVI campus and see their work in action. Within the framework of the Everett program, which is dedicated to fostering digital justice, our project centered around tech literacy. MVI connected our program directly with organizations of women entrepreneurs in the Pacific Lowlands, enabling us to create workshop content tailored to their specific learning needs. We spent the week editing and finalizing materials for our 2 workshops, one on Microsoft Word and one on building self-love. It was particularly wonderful to finally see the workbooks for our Microsoft Word workshop come together, since Alex and Sophia had worked so hard to design them.
How do you feel workshop done? Ready for print?
When we weren't working, we set out to understand Monteverde's unique context better, which included embarking on excursions that taught us a lot about the region's ecotourism industry. On the weekend, we started with a coffee tour at the Life Monteverde farm, where we not only learned about coffee, but also about the social and economic role that the industry plays in Costa Rica. We learned the coffee growing process, spoke to farm workers in the field, and ended the experience with a coffee tasting followed by one of the best meals of our entire trip. The next day, we visited El Tigre Waterfall Park. This was an amazing opportunity to immerse ourselves in Costa Rica's natural beauty and understand more about the environment that local organizations like MVI are striving to protect. The stunning hike was a fun and refreshing team bonding experience that energized us for the workshop sessions ahead. Early Monday morning, we traveled to Costa de Pájaros, where we would be delivering our workshops for the next 4 days. We were welcomed by our hosts, the organization Mariposas del Golfo, with a boat tour of the Gulf of Nicoya. Our tour guide, local fisherman Don Ezequiel, highlighted the importance of education and conservation in the face of environmental threats.
Cuando mi papá llegó a la costa Pájaros, dice que hizo la casa a 100 metros. Actualmente está llegando a 12 metros.
Oh!
Y cada vez más rápido.
We learned so much from Don Ezequiel about the Gulf's ecosystem, from the wildlife to the wetlands. We got to explore the mangroves and try some island-grown fruit. He also taught us about the community's environmental initiatives in the Gulf, such as mangrove reforestation and sustainable fishing practices. After this beautiful introduction to Costa de Pájaros, we dove into our workshops. Our first 2 days were spent working with the associations Palo Verde and Jarquín Coyolito. Our sessions challenged us to adapt our approach as well as our workshop content to fit the needs that we couldn't anticipate. We had so much fun learning with these women, getting to know them, and watching their confidence grow. The next 2 days, we ran our workshops with our hosts at Mariposas del Golfo. This group came with the same amount of passion as the first, and once again we found ourselves adapting to the circumstances to create the best experience we could.
Mi nombre es Inia Bogarín Vega para servirles.
Hola, mi nombre es Rosibel Rojas.
Mi nombre es Asquelina Sánchez Rojas, de la organización Mariposas Mujeres del Golfo.
Pertenezco a la Asociación de Mujeres Emprendedoras Jarquín Coyolito.
Soy invitada del grupo de mujeres de Palo Verde y del grupo de Jarquín.
Hay una organización que nos ha apoyado como es el Instituto Monteverde, llevando capacitaciones en inglés, en lo que es talleres de cómputo.
La actividad de ayer estuvo muy linda. Algo que yo nunca había hecho era tener una computadora en mis manos, y ayer fue una realidad que yo iba contentísima para mi casa.
Ayer que yo agarré esa computadora, yo nunca había tomado una computadora esa. Y yo estaba feliz, yo llegué donde mi hija y le dije, estoy feliz. Me dice, ¿por qué, mamá? Viera, estábamos recibiendo capacitación, manejando la computadora. Y yo pude, yo pensé que yo nunca iba a poder.
Outside of workshop time, we had the pleasure of exploring Costa de Pájaros more with Don Ezequiel and hearing some of his truly incredible anecdotes. Don Ezequiel also happens to be married to Doña Esther, who is the founder and leader of Mariposas del Golfo.
Hola, mi nombre es Esther Ledesma Chavarría. Soy la representante de la organización Mariposas del Golfo. Mariposas del Golfo nace en el año 1999 con el único fin de promover trabajo para las mujeres. Cuando yo veo todo esto tan lindo y recuerdo que ya estamos organizadas y comenzamos a trabajar con otras organizaciones, hablan del turismo rural y comencé a pensar, esta es la primera actividad que yo voy a vender. Y ese es el sueño mío, es la protección que va de enfoque, proteger el Golfo, porque el Golfo es vida. Y esa es la idea, ese es el enfoque, la parte ambiental, la economía, el empoderamiento económico de las mujeres y la parte de la sororidad, de la familia y la comunidad que es parte de todo esto.
Near the end of our time on the coast, we sat down with our project coordinator Irene and a very special little guest to reflect on our project so far.
No sé si tenían expectativas al venir aquí y quiero saber si las superaron, si se cumplieron, si no las alcanzaron. La única cosa que yo estaba esperando es que se sentían orgullosas de todo el trabajo que ya habían hecho, de las conexiones que iban a hacer, y yo nomás quería estar preparada cuando tuvieran esa relación como we're going to work with what we have, knowing that like just taking a different route doesn't mean you failed, it just means that you have to look at things en diferente perspectiva.
Para mí casi es mejor que it hasn't gone to plan. Hemos tenido que aprender, improvisar, adaptarnos. Es mejor de lo que yo había esperado.
Definitely different than what I could have imagined. Like I did not think we would be kind of like adapting so quickly. But like you said, I really liked that. I really liked that we had to do that because it showed me that like we're able to rely on each other as a team. We were learning as a group rather than like us just teaching this application.
Pienso que no encontramos una comunidad de personas que están muy amables. The teachers are nothing without the students. Pienso que no podría tener otra oportunidad con gente tan amables y con tan energía para aprender.
With heavy hearts, we said goodbye to Costa de Pájaros and the amazing women we had met. On our way home, we stopped at a beautiful beach, which rounded out our time on the coast nicely. Now back in Monteverde, it was time to prepare for the end of our project. As friends from other programs headed home, we started putting together our final symposium presentation for the Institute. On the weekend, we took one last break from work to go ziplining. The views were beautiful and the experience was exhilarating. Bella and I even tried the Tarzan swing.
How do we feel?
I'm telling myself this is like any other amusement park ride.
No. This is the one thing here I'm scared of. ¿Y cómo te sientes después?
I feel great.
We spent the rest of the weekend recovering from our adrenaline rush with some exploring, souvenir shopping, and resting, or in my case, editing. Our last night together, the sky lit up like fire. It was the perfect backdrop for us to reflect as a team one last time. On Tuesday, August 26th, we gave our final symposium presentation to MVI staff and community members.
Hola, me llamo Sofía. Buenas tardes a todos, me llamo Alex Santiago.
Hola a todos, yo me llamo Nora.
Bienvenido a nuestra presentación final.
This presentation was a great opportunity to show off our work to the MVI community and really reflect on our project's impact, both on ourselves and on the community. After a lunch break spent decompressing and writing thank yous, we rounded out our time at MVI with a crafting activity making scrapbooks until it was time to head to the bus stop. With both Bella and I staying in Monteverde longer to work on other projects, we tearfully sent Alex and Sofia on their way. As the sun set, we all turned toward our next adventures with this incredible experience under our belts. It was an honor and a privilege to participate in the ecosystem of education and community care built by the Monteverde Institute. No matter where we are in the world, the lessons and connections we built during this project will stay with us for life.